Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Go Well with Sharon. In this episode we are going to hike the Baviaans Camino trail. We are super excited, and it all starts here at this grand old lady behind me, the Willow Historical Guest House. Absolutely stunning and amazing place, and their hospitality is phenomenal. And guys, I'm a bit nervous, don't know what to expect on this hiking trail. I've heard that it's quite a mean beast, but you know what, we're strong, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to meeting new friends, seeing new places. So yeah, let's go inside and go see what it looks like in here before we go and hike the Baviaans Camino. The Baviaans Camino is a more or less 93-kilometer north to south hiking route over 4 days and 3 nights. This route is ideal for novice horse riders to accompany the hikers. Hikers and riders are supported in this remote wilderness area by a support vehicle and a guide on horseback. The trail is fully catered for with breakfast, lunch and supper and some adult beverages, and also allows for 1 to 2 coffee stops each day. Right, so we have arrived at the spot where we're going to start our hike, and everybody's getting off the bus. And how are we feeling, ladies?
Great.
How are we feeling? Excited?
We're gonna do this.
Oh yeah, awesome, fantastic. The overnight accommodation is in old rustic farmhouses along the route. The trail starts in the Baviaans region, a part of the Karoo, from where you cross the Baviaans Kloof mountain to get into the Baviaans Kloof, and continue to traverse most of the Koga mountain range in the direction of the coast. The trail ends in the outskirts of Karedo at the beautiful Nguni land. So this is it, guys. We're about to start our hike, and this place is absolutely incredibly stunning. And the hike has started. We have to traverse up a scary, hectic mountain today, but we're gonna do this. The scenery here is unbelievable. It is so beautiful, breathtaking. This place is just gorgeous. It's heaven. The things you see on a trail in the Baviaans Kloof. How cool is that, guys? Day 1 is about an 18-kilometer hike and starts on the outer edge of the Baviaans Kloof Nature Reserve at the foot of the Baviaans Kloof mountain in an area known as Nakop. We go straight into a climb of almost 4 kilometers to get to the highest point at the Telkom Tower, with an incredible view over the Karoo to the north and the Baviaans Kloof to the south. After walking through shoulder-high Fynbos, a 7-kilometer rocky road leads you down to the main road of the kloof and eventually to the overnight point at Joachimskraal, where we will overnight in a farmhouse. So guys, we are on top of the mountain right now, and you can see over my shoulders in the background there, amazing, fantastic view. We went straight up for about 2-3 k's. First of many mountains, but my gosh, is the view worth the climb? Hell yes. Is our gins and tonics ready? Please, need gin. Gin! And these Skyway bags are not expensive. The bag was like 750. Not even with this. Nothing like a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Cheers. So far, so good.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, guys. We here.
Hi, I'm Debbie Gillespie and I'm from Johannesburg.
I'm Nikki from Johannesburg. And I'm Carol from Cape Town.
I'm Kerry, also from Cape Town, and I met this crazy lot on the Chocolate Trail recently, and here we are again on the Baviaans Kloof.
And we can all blame Nikki for this.
It's been an amazing few days, and we are proud to say that we are the sisters without the blisters.
Yay! Today was great, a bit hard on the up. Middle was good, and the last bit was fantastic. But apparently day 2 is not so great, but we'll take it in our stride. Who cares? We can do this. Your turn, Debs.
Kiri?
Okay. Right, tomorrow seems to be another long day. But for tonight, we're sitting here in a lovely farmhouse, and if anyone's looked outside, there's a million trillion stars, and we've had a lovely day. We're so lucky with the weather, and the next 2-3 days, we could be seeing rain. Who knows? As Carol said, we don't care. We're going to do it anyway.
And Esti and Eric, we think that you've put together an amazing, amazing experience from the party packs, which are branded cups and plates and little carriers. It's just been really fabulous, right down to the fabulous food, which is all catered for by the different farmers. And we're seeing a part of our country that is really inaccessible unless you are hooked up with this crowd. So we can recommend it.
How's it, guys?
Well, guys, what an eventful day 1 on the Baviaans Camino. Made new friends. Awesome new friends. And day 2 is full of promises, and we will see you guys tomorrow. On day 2, we tackle the 24-kilometer hike on the southern side of the Baviaans Kloof, again with high climbs and long descents, traversing the Koga mountain range. The Baviaans Kloof is home to 7 of our 9 biomes in South Africa, which are clearly visible as you hike. From karoo thicket and speckworm to aloes, some of them are up to 8 meters high, ancient cycads, fynbos and proteas. And besides your fellow hikers, there are no humans in this area, which gives you the ideal opportunity to become one with nature. Our accommodation for tonight is the most basic in a 2-bedroom structure with bunk beds in a place called Modderhuisie. So guys, it is day 2 of the Baviaans Camino trail, and just walking through this amazing area, being in these mountains, looking at all the amazing trees, learning about the trees. Absolutely fabulous. The weather today is humid. We had some predictions for rain, but so far so good. We have a few clouds, it's a bit overcast, but other than that, it is beautiful, stunning weather and not a breath of air. So far, we've seen num-nums, we've seen acacia trees, saw a massive speckboom, biggest I've ever seen, unbelievable. And for now, I'm gonna catch up with my hiking mates, and I'll check in with you guys shortly.
Over there you'll see a lot of small speck wimpies. So people can plant if they want to wipe out their carbon. Yeah, they can donate money and then they will plant small speck wimpy. And the thing is, this area is like 4 or 5 year drought now, and still a lot of them are surviving.
So down there at the bottom, you guys can see the road that we just walked up. And here's some of the hikers coming up this massive hill. And we are not done yet because we still need to go up there. But the view from here is incredible, unbelievable.
All I can say is thanks to my amazing PT, because these quads are good to go.
So we're not quite at the top yet, still got a while to go, but it's amazing, loving it. It's tough, but it is freaking awesome, guys. I would recommend this to everybody that's got sufficient fitness to actually do this. You have to come and do the Baviaans Camino. Oh, and you can also do it on horseback, hey?
This is a walk in the park.
Indeed, a very big park, hey?
Amazing. Wow. That's awesome.
The view is worth the climb, hey?
Oh, yes.
So guys, this is the reason why everybody should hike. There is no way that you will ever in a million years get to see these mountains the way that you see them on this Baviaans Camino hike. I mean, this is just incredible. This is just unbelievable. It is on another level. And I don't think that any form of photography or videography actually does this any justice, because it is incredible. You get so close to nature here. You really get to see things that you will under normal circumstances never ever see.
Fake smile.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I gave you my apple. I only had one. I don't think there's an apple left.
Right guys, so we are at the end of day 2 of our Baviaans Camino, and I've got some of my fellow hikers here. We did how many kilometers today, girls?
23.45.
23.45. And how was it?
It was hard, but it was very rewarding. And yes, my glutes are a bit sore and the hip flexors, but it was lovely. It was very pretty, and yes, look forward to tomorrow.
Awesome. And tell me, was the view from the top worth the climbs?
Unbelievable. A valley of 1,000 hills, but my feet didn't appreciate the views.
No. Feet are sore, and we're waiting for a hot shower. So we're happy about that.
Donkey boilers on,
Yeah.
and we're waiting for showers.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what did you think of the trail today?
I took strain. It was long. Every hill was another descent and another ascent. But it was great. It was fantastic views, and I had a photographer's delight over every mountain to take another picture. It was great. Thank you.
You've taken 1,000 pictures today.
And 1,000 cannot describe just how beautiful it is, hey guys?
It's beautiful. It was.
Brothers, ex-wives, new husbands. Even I heard that.
now Afrikaans someone is in, I say, I'm so Afrikaans, I can pull a trailer. So, I'm not that Afrikaans. Listen, the first bread's ready. Who would like to come?
I'm here.
Okay.
No, you go. No, sure.
Okay, who's here?
Filming and directing and everything.
Okay, one or two? One's right. You sure?
Let me try, I'll try to. Thank you.
Oh, hand it to someone?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Okay, next person. Next people.
Unilateral decision on behalf about all of us.
Okay guys, so this is day 3 of the Baviaans Camino, and we overnighted at this amazing place where there's no electricity, no cell phone reception, absolute divine heaven. We came down a massive mountain and we are in this little gorge, and it is beautiful, it is stunning, and we're about to depart on our day 3, which I believe is a little bit easier than the last 2 days, and then tomorrow is going to be a lot harder.
Day 3 starts on old roads through many kloofs, and today's hike is more or less 23 kilometers. The bird life here is incredible, guys, and a true birders paradise. Yet another long climb takes you to the top of one of the highest hills of the Koga mountain range. Then a long descent takes you to the Nooit Gedacht farming community, allowing for a soft introduction back into civilization as you stay in an old farmhouse on a working farm where you can dip your weary feet into an ice-cold stream as you recover after another long, tough day of hiking.
These are delicious.
They are, aren't
This is the bomb.
Actually, I'm gonna give mine a go. It's yummy. If you like peanut butter, it's like fudgy. It's yummy. Beautiful. It's nice. Oh, that is nice.
So guys, now you can get an idea of just how big these aloes are. I mean, we have a lady here that is of average height, and look at the size of that aloe. It is towering above her, and like I said, unless you actually come and do this hike, you're never going to see these sights. I mean, how amazing is that? A freaking 6-meter tall aloe. Insane. So guys, we have arrived at our Day 3 abode, and this is truly paradise. This is absolutely beautiful.
Well done.
This is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. How amazing is this? Wow.
Come, ladies, don't be shy. I'll grab cake. I'm going to give you a fork now. Grenadilla, and this one with just my finger on the...
Okay, so I'm going to try a different one.
That one's cold.
I'm not even going with that one.
Just get rid of it.
Are you having some cake?
Right. Finish it, and then we can try another one. Okay, here we go. Cinnamon.
Did she say we can buy some? I want to buy just to take back.
That's amazing. Do you know what that reminds me of? A chai when you go to a spa. Yes. It's like, it's that. That's what it is, cinnamon, yeah. It's beautiful.
Lee, I'm going to cut one for you too, so that you don't lose out.
These are local chickens. There's another neighbor one that's got a chicken.
Local chicken.
Local chicken. Looks delicious.
I'm not frothing up, I know it's out of fashion.
So guys, this is supper of day 3, and you may want to have a look at how delicious this looks. I'm making an absolute piggy of myself, but you know what, after a hard day's hiking or a hard 3 days hiking, this is the way to go. So we've got 1 day left, looking forward to it. It is our longest day, but we're gonna do this. It's awesome.
Day 4 is the longest hike at around 30 odd kilometers and takes you through the Moordenaarskloof mountain pass that gives you the last chance to enjoy the spectacular scenery typical of the Baviaans. A steep descent leads to the Koga River where you can have a swim if the weather plays along and time allows. From here, you continue on the road towards Karedo and then venture off onto the old mail trail to the outskirts of the town, which includes 3 last climbs, and boy are they tough. Then a very steep and winding descent takes you down to Nguni land, where we will overnight and have our final braai before leaving this beautiful place and going back to real life.
Tell me, why is this called Moordenaarskloof?
There's a legend going around that there was a horse farmer by the surname of Prinsloo, and he was farming up at the top of this mountain, and he was quite rude to the guys working for him. And one night he got back to the farm, and they were waiting for him at the kraal. And they beat him quite severely, and then they tied him to 2 of his horses, and he was dragged down the mountain. So whether it's true, I don't know, but that's the story of Moordenaarskloof.
The urban legend.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No rain, no nothing.
Nee, ek sal 'n in-between daggie gekies het.
Ja. Dit is presies reën, net so
over the rain.
Ja,
because water makes you
everything ja. Net is vol weg te vat.
Good. Oh, that's lovely. Nice.
It's like girls do it. Mean little hill, hey?
Yeah, it is. Can I just get to the top and now?
You keep going. So guys, day 4 of the Camino Trail, and this is the Camino camp coming at you. We've just come up 2 of the meanest hills ever, 3 of the meanest hills ever, like unbelievable hills, very, very, very steep, but we're still going. We've probably got about 8 k's left, and then we're done. But it's been absolutely amazing, absolutely fabulous. Some fabulous folks that's hiking together, amazing peeps. Yes, but yes, it is brutal, but amazing.
I'm close to tears.
Well done, well done.
Woohoo! Esti! Let me tell you.
Oh, I'm so glad.
All your organising.
With 3 mountain ranges. Well done.
No, you're not.
Well done.
What a story you can tell.
Oh my God. It's wonderful. Well done. Thank you. Yes, like amazing.
Thanks, Esti.
Amazing. Well done. Oh, in the Baviaans.
On the last hill.
A group
doing a group hug. We're so stink to our heaven.
Today, that hill, we went another hill, another hill, another hill.
What did you have?
Unadvertised.
I had a big blub at the top of that.
Oh, really? Did you lose your...
That was like my life, you know, uphill.
You
Uphill, and another uphill. It's just like,
Oh, well
relief.
done. Well done. Super proud of you. Well done.
at least you swallowed your heart. I lost mine halfway up. Said to Kerry, whatever you do, don't ever please give me the CPR.
Thank you.
Sharon,
Awesome.
absolutely loved it. You are such an inspiration.
I know, you're my new hero.
Mine too.
Thank you so
You've always
much.
got something so positive to say when we like suckling and you're like, beautiful vibe. Come on. I was like,
I told you guys it's my happy place. The mountains
Yeah,
is
but
my
you've-
happy place. Absolutely, I just love it.
There's no negative talk allowed with
No negative.
Don't go down there, she would say.
Right guys, so we have just finished the 4-day Baviaans Camino hiking trail and it's been absolutely amazing. But now I'm with Stan and I see there's some stuff cooking on the fire. Stan, what is your involvement here with the Baviaans Camino trail?
I'm here just to braai for you guys tonight. Like every evening you've had someone cooking your meal and tonight it's my turn to cook your last meal at the end of the trip. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. Having some lamb chops from the Karoo.
That sounds absolutely awesome. Well, I must say it smells
divine. Obviously, there's lovely meat, but what are you actually putting on these lamb chops?
Well, we've got this fantastic 6-gun grill spice, which we're trying out here today, and we assume it's going to be fantastic. And it tastes great. We've tried it on other products as well, like popcorn.
Awesome.
And it's excellent. It's excellent. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, let me tell you, it smells delicious, and I cannot wait to try these lamb chops. We hiked 32 k's today, and guys, I am hungry. Nothing like after-action satisfaction. Guys, we are in Hunguni land, and we've just finished the Baviaans Camino trail. 4 days, 2 and a bit mountain ranges. The most amazing scenery that you can ever imagine. And I'm sitting here with our hosts. To my right, I have Eric from the Baviaans Camino. And to my left, I have Hercules. Guys, thank you. And I have to cheers you for the freaking most amazing hiking trail ever. So I want to know, firstly from you, Eric, how did this idea come about to do the Baviaans Camino?
Yeah, it's a bit of a story.
We've got time.
You got time, because I'm not a hiker at all.
That's fine.
Yeah, my wife Esti is a hiker, and she always wanted a Camino. So we never knew the Baviaans Kloof at all, or anything of this hike. So we said we need to get a person that knows the routes. And then a friend of ours told us about Hercules with horses. He does horse trips through the Baviaans. So Esti said, listen, if a horse can walk there, a hiker can walk there. And that's how the whole thing started. We went and saw Hercules on a Sunday, looked at all the plans, and he said, I'll go and show you, Oaks.
Fantastic. Well, let me tell you, those trails are tough. Stay in the car. Herky. So you're the gentleman responsible for the uphill and downhill and uphill and downhill and uphill and downhill. Just tell me a little bit more about the trail, about the mountains, about everything.
Yeah, the Camino is like part of the a horse trail that we were doing since 2012, and when we had a discussion, we decided which part will show the sort of the heart of the trail the best. So we decided to start at close to Staterville. And we crossed the Baviaans mountain range on the first day, which is quite a hectic one, as you have experienced. And then on the second day we go into the Koga Mountains, which is like, you think the Koga range is like the Baviaans range, which is only one mountain, but then you're so wrong. As you experienced, we did it for 3 days. We stayed in the Koga Mountains.
So Eric, any last thoughts from you?
For me, the most important part of the Camino is you find yourself.
Yes.
It's a journey. In the beginning, we speak a lot. First night, you're actually on your own for 94 kilometers, and you actually find yourself by yourself, fast or slow, and you actually connect with yourself again. Because it's tough. Blisters, no blisters, hydrating, dehydrating. It's a mission. It's not the easiest I can say.
Now, just very quickly, we've been hosted or been fed by numerous farmers along the way. And these farmers are part of the Camino. Can you just tell me a little bit more about that? Just your closing thoughts.
Yeah, the farmers are, as you said, they're all operating, working farms in this area, and it's just great to sort of share their lives. The hike just introduces you to it's not just a hike. It introduces you to the heart of this area, and I think that makes it very special.
On behalf of the Camino, well done girls, you all made it. Woohoo! Yay! Amazing! Give yourself a big hand.
We've done a lot of hiking. We've done, in my life as a teenager, I've never ever done 34 Ks in the last, or a day. I was cycling a bit together, and then I kind of broke away and walked along, and there was another hill, and then there was another hill, and then there was that last hill, which I think was 50 degrees.
This last 4 days was probably the most mentally and physically challenging thing I've ever done. And I realized that I'm actually a lot mentally stronger than I thought I was.
The first day was shocking. And your nature, your environment here just spoke to me. So then it became a more spiritual journey for myself.
It was a personal journey for me, and it also reflected that in life you do have big uphills and you think you can't do it, and at the end of the day it's you and yourself, and if you can't pull yourself towards yourself, then you're not going to make it through.
Well, guys, so this is the morning that we are departing for home after doing the 4-day Baviaans Camino trail. And as you can see behind me, there's a lot of happy faces. What an amazing experience. I cannot stress it enough that if you want something really special, you need to come and do this hike, guys. It is freaking amazing. And let me tell you that Eric and Esti puts on the most amazing, well-organized hike. And everything just comes together so beautifully with all the farmers helping, chipping in. And we're actually having breakfast here at another farmer's house. So this is not a restaurant. This is actually a private dwelling on a farm. And how special is that, guys? So my last takeaway from this is ubuntu, a sense of community, and that you get to the max doing the Baviaans Camino. So until next time, when we see you guys in Graafrenet, it's goodbye from me. I'm going to go and have breakfast.